How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a big, and I mean big stack of comics that we read during the week. I had an extra day off besides New Year's just because I had some stuff to do with home. Because of that, I was dealing with stuff at home. I was able to read a little more comics while I was dealing with it and catch up. So I am caught up, which is good. I'm gonna show you this big old fat stack. Dude, that is huge. It's gonna be a big video going over. I'm not gonna go like too depth into it, but we did read a good amount. This is just Marvel right there, and then the rest right here is DC, which I was able to finally catch up with DC, so I'm happy with that. We're gonna go over them. First, we'll go over Marvel, just because it's a smaller stack. We'll go over issue number 1 on this one that just came out, which is Deadpool and Wolverine. This issue has been fantastic. I did do a small TikTok on it, so if you're interested, check out my TikTok in the description below. But this story so far is really good, kind of interesting the way they're taking it so far, and I like it. So pretty good on that one. Next one we read was Iron Man issue number 3. That one is really good so far. This one was a little less action, more politics to it, which is okay. It's setting up to how the story is going to be and what's going to go on after this one. So it was really good on that one. Next we read Time Slide, which is just a cool little story. It has nothing to do with much. I guess it just references the new Cable, Love, and Chrome. I didn't get that series, but they kind of reference a little bit of it. So, but this story was pretty good, not bad at all. It's a one-off. It's a pretty good one-off. It's a big story as well. Next, we read the Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 11, which was really good. The story's been really well. This one was, a cool little fun read to it. There was a little, action story going on in this one. Nothing too crazy about the main story, but it was still really good. Next we got the Ultimates. This one was really good. It's gonna help, I think, with the future Ultimates. This is issue number 8. This one is showing off the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're different people than the one we know, but in the Ultimates universe is really good. Definitely important for the future of the Ultimate universe, so I'm excited to see what goes on after that. But this one was really good. Next we got Black Panther, or Ultimate Black Panther issue number 11, which is really good. The whole Ultimate series, again, it's been fantastic. Can't complain anything about it. It's really good. The next 2 we read are older X-Men comics that we read, because we're still finishing the Kokoro era. Now this is going to be a big leap towards finishing it. We got the last arc of the Kokoro era, which is Fall of the House of X comics that we're reading now. So we finally got those, and I do got a lot of them in single issues instead of digital stuff that I got, which I also got to remember. We do have some digital comics as well that we've read. But the first one we read about it was Fall of the House of X issue number 1. This is getting into what the end of the Kokoro era, so I'm excited that I'm finally in that section of the Kokoro era. I know I said like that 5 times, but it's a good series. And then also continue with that one. Next is the Rise of Powers of X, issue number 1. These go hand in hand together, so this one was really good. Real quick, I'll get into the digital ones as well. We did read 2 paperback digitals, but read them in single issues, but they're easy to explain, which is Wolverine, I believe volume 8 and 9, which is issues 40 to 50 or 41 to 50. I'll have it on the screen here with the proper numbers, but we read those online as well. While again I was dealing with some personal stuff in the family, I was able to read these on the app because I don't have these ones, so I was able to read it to get me to the point of the last 2 comics that I showed off. So pretty excited for that one. The Kokoro era is coming to an end for me. It's already over, but it's getting there, so I can read my brand new X-Men comics that are coming out that I've been collecting. So once I'm done, I can get to it. So when I do my weekly reads, my my Marvel comics should be a bigger stack once I get caught up and stuff like that. While DC, I am currently caught up, so everything that comes out I've been reading that I get. So we're gonna go over them now. We are gonna do Batman Santa Claus Silent Night Returns issue number 5. I was a little behind on this series, but I was able to finally finish it. This series was really cool. I definitely recommend reading it as a little holiday comics if you haven't read it. If they come out with the paperback for it, I definitely recommend picking it up. You don't need to know what happened with the Silent Night, the issues last year before that. This one was just a cool little arc. They referenced a little bit about it, but you don't need to read it to know about that one. So that one was really good. Next one, this is one of my favorite Batmans that's going on right now, and I can't wait to read the previous stories about it, because this is the second of this series, which will make sense right here. It's Batman The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, issue number 4. So that one's been really good. I enjoyed this one a lot. You got in this one a lot about Robin helping out Batman, so you get more of Robin in this comic and his mind and how he figures stuff out. So I never read Batman The Long Halloween. I am wanting to get that series so I can read it once I finish these ones. They are coming out with a compactable or DC compact comic of it, so I'm gonna get that. And they're also coming out with remakes of the single issue, so I might get that as well. I don't know yet. I want to, don't know if I will. But again, this series has been fantastic, so this one was really good. Another great one that I'm excited about is Absolute Superman issue number 3. That one was really good. This one was just all about the backstory about Krypton, his home, and what happened with it, and his parents and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend that. And then of course, like I said, when I got this comic, you got Krypto right there, which is really cool. Next, we got Action Comics issue 1081. This was the last week of that 12-week special. Again, it is over, but I'm catching up with everything. So I was able to catch up on this one. This one ended really well. I'm excited for the future Action Comics. It's coming out, I believe, next 2 weeks from now. So I'm excited to read that, but it's not going to be every week. It's going to be every couple weeks, just like every other comic. So I'm excited for that, but this one was really good as well. The 12th story, 12 weeks was amazing. Next, this is the number one that came out, is The Atom Project, issue number 1. This one was really good. I definitely recommend this. This one I also did a video on my TikTok. Check it out there about a small preview. If you haven't read it or if you're interested in reading it, check out that preview if you like, and then go and get the comic yourself. Really good. This one was awesome as well, which is Batman issue 156. Of course, Batmans have been doing really well lately, at least in my eyes. This one, another as well. I don't know what I was trying to say, but it's really good. Definitely recommend that one. Next, we got Batgirl issue number 3. This one is really good. I don't know too much about Batgirl, so reading this series has been nothing but amazing. I'm enjoying the character and stuff like that, learning about the mom and everything, which is really cool. Definitely recommend that one. Black Canary, this one's not too bad. It's nothing too crazy, but it is a nice read. It has nothing to do with the All In series. It's its own little story that they have going on, but because I started it and it's not a bad story, I had to continue it. But the artwork right there is amazing. I really love the covers on this one. It's the alternative artwork. This is Black Canary, the best of the best, issue number 2. Really good. Next, you got Detective Comics. This one was fantastic. This is issue number 1092. Got the alternative artwork there as well. Batman looks, pretty dark, pretty crazy there, so really good. Next, we got The Flash issue number 16. I'm not gonna lie, this one was a little confusing. Didn't really stand out to me that much, but I know it was important for the story, so I still read it. It was really good. The other series issues I've had have been amazing, so this one, not the best of the best, but I still like it. Next, we got the Green Arrow. This one was really good. This one took me for a surprise. I didn't think it was just gonna be as good as it was. The Green Arrow, one of my favorite characters, but so far the issues hasn't been too crazy. The one-offs and the annuals and stuff like that have been really good, but this series going on so far, not too crazy, but this one was really good actually, which is Green Arrow issue number 19. The cover there is pretty cool. There was an alternative artwork that I wanted to get. My LCS didn't have it, unfortunately, so I had to stick with the A cover, but it's still really good. Next, we got Harley Quinn issue number 46. Got the alternative artwork there. The story is pretty good. This, again, the whole Harley Quinn series is nothing too crazy to get into, but it's part of the All In, and I know it's going to reference back to her later on in the future, hopefully. So I want to be kept up with it. But this has been, decently good, but nothing to write home about. Next, we got JSA issue number 3. Now this one is really good and definitely write home about. It's fantastic so far. Like I said, issue number 3 right here. I got the alternative artwork with every character on the front. Really love the artwork, so I got this one. Story's been pretty crazy. I'm loving it so far. It's gonna take a big role in the whole All-In arc issues coming out, so I'm excited for that. But speaking of that, we got the one main title of the All-In, which is Justice League Unlimited issue number 2. This one was really good. So far done. The Justice League Unlimited both issues have been fantastic. This one's really good as well. This one again is really surprising me how it's coming out. I can't complain about it at all. I'm really enjoying the story and what's going on with it, which is Poison Ivy. This is issue number 29 there. Got alternative artwork there, which is really cool. I definitely recommend reading Poison Ivy, even if you don't know too much about the character. This issues that have been coming out really self-explanatory about the character and arc story, and this is really good, so definitely recommend that one as well. Another good one that I still recommend, which is Power Girl issue number 16. The story on that one is really good. I got another alternative artwork, which is fantastic. She looks really cool and strong in there. I thought it just looked cool with the sky in the background as well. But this whole story arc has been great. Didn't know anything about Power Girl, but I'm learning a little bit about her, which is awesome and real easy to read as well. Got Shazam issue number 19, got the A cover. This story has been okay. Nothing too crazy again. I still recommend it just because Shazam is one of my favorite characters. So if you like Shazam, you can read it, but don't get your hopes up for something really crazy into it. But it did leave on a crazy cliffhanger. So the next 2 issues that are coming out should be hopefully finished pretty well. I mean, the ending was really good, but the past couple issues, nothing too crazy. Still, artwork is still amazing and the story is okay. But you can definitely, still check it out if you like Shazam. Next, we got Superman issue number 21. This one has been really good. This story was cool to kind of get away from the main problems of the world. It's kind of a side note adventure that they have here. Still references what's mainly going on with the issue and the arc, but it was just cool to get away from it a little bit, especially for these guys and the situation they're in, especially Superman. So definitely recommend reading that one. This series has been nothing but fantastic. Really surprising me. I like the character. I was never really into it, but this story series going on in this arc as of right now has been fantastic. I definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't already. Which this one's going to be Two-Face issue number 2, which again, very good, very awesome. I definitely recommend it. So that's everything that we read. It's a good fat stack that we read, like I said. I am going to be catching up more on the Marvel side. As long as I can keep up with the DC and keep up with the Marvel, it's going to be big stacks like this for a while. So I'm very excited now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you did. Comment your favorite part. Let me know what you guys read during the week and during the holidays and stuff like that. Follow or subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Follow me on TikTok for little shorts on there as well. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.